Welcome to Darrell K. Royal, Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the Texas State Bobcats against the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt. And Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
The Texas Longhorns enter this season with a ton of optimism. Coming off a 10-win year last year in a season where their young quarterback, Arch Manning, took significant steps ahead. They are so excited to see if they can improve and get back to the college football playoff this season. The offensive line grew from last year. More experience for this great young quarterback. We'll see if Arch Manning can take another step this season. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Off the play fake on first down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, you don't see that often. He is normally so sure-handed, and as a quarterback, that cannot creep into the back of your head. Keep going to him. Remember, he's one of your best players.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking to pass, it's Jackson. Grab behind the line, it's Smith. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
The Bobcats will have to kick this away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And he's able to get the boot away. Oh, and he's got some space here. And he's brought down immediately on that one. Had a gutsy to try a return, but the coach may have preferred a fair catch. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. So penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer. And he drops back in the gun. Hit as he throws it deep. Pass caught out of the 20. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Looks left and finds his target there. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First down, looking for more now. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
These are those little body punches in a heavyweight fight. You get a first down with the run game. The defense starts getting frustrated. Watch those safeties. If they start creeping up near the line of scrimmage, now you've got them as an offensive play caller. You can get to the play-action pass and take a shot over the top.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Dropping back, it's Jackson. Catch made on the right side. Look out, he's breaking free. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
And the Bobcats will have 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, that's a big completion down the field, and it sets them up in the red zone. Now they're in the scoring area, and they've got to capitalize on a series that gets down into this area of the field.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
What a good response from this defense after the big play. They're able to get in the backfield and get to the quarterback. I tell you what, that's the mark of a group that just continues to go out there and play in and play out. Beautiful job getting back there, getting to the quarterback.
The sack sets up 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Jackson. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Grab behind the line, it's Smith. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
This defense is flying around. The completion behind the line of scrimmage, and there they are. They are ready for it. Making the tackle in space. Now it's 4th down. They're doing a great job.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense... It's caught, and he's got a lane. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So a solid gain of 8 sets them up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Dropping back, it's Manning. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. Handoff running right. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. QB bootlegs here. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on 3rd down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 4 after the miss.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick?
The sure hands. It's Burgess. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to go a little bit aggressive. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
These fast RPOs, they can be tough to execute, and here you're seeing a product of that. The quarterback just has to make a decision so quickly, and the ball handling becomes key, and there he just can't connect.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
And the Bobcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. He's got the 40. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
The Bobcats pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
That's reeled in. It's Smith. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To the air. It's Jackson. Oh, the pocket collapsing. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, this defense told us their goal on every series is to end the series with a kick, whether that's a punt or a field goal. And here, a stop on third down, in particular leading to fourth and long, it looks like they'll be able to achieve that objective as the field goal unit really should come on the field.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Incompletion sets up a second down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Moves out of the pocket. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
Well, in order to run this defensive front and be successful with it, the 3-4, you've got to have a great nose tackle. Look at the push. He does a great job of getting in the backfield and getting to the quarterback. I tell you what, this guy is a menace in the middle.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Oh, I love the chess match right now between these two coordinators. You can tell the defense set up to stop the pass. It's 3rd and long. Yeah, you would anticipate that, and that's exactly what the offensive coordinator anticipated. He goes to the run play for a nice solid gain. I think they can go for it on 4th down here.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Jackson. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. On first down, it's play action. He's looking to scramble. They'll get him down for a gain of 1.
Well, this secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. Way too much on that one. Instead of hitting the team back, it's booted out of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Bringing pressure. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll be stopped after a gain of 3.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch, and here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence, and he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
You got 4 verticals with man coverage. You got to pick your best matchup. He finds his best wide receiver, and now it's just a one-on-one. That's a great catch down the field, great ball placement. Even better, though, it is a massive completion for this offense.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Play action here on first down. Snags the quick throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble. Sees an opening. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Smart to get down right there and avoid the big hit. He's able to get what he can get, and he gets down. Now you just live to play another down.
The Longhorns will line up on first and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here comes the pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this quarterback has got to have better feel in the pocket. You can see that that pocket is starting to collapse. He needs to escape, get himself out on the outside, and give his offense a chance. This guy has got to do a better job in the pocket.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it, and they bring him down, looks like inches short of the marker. Timeout taken by Texas. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now, 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in! Touchdown, Texas!
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
They're set now to try the PAT. No problem with the PAT. The lead 14-3. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner decides to field it. And the returner will be brought down. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On the ground, it's Burgess. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bobcats will kick this deep to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Screen to the receiver in the flat. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
What a play by this defensive back in man-to-man coverage. They're trying to get the ball outside and just allow the wide receiver to work one-on-one, but the DB makes the play. That is a terrific tackle in space.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. The Texas State offense back on the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The ball is caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Four-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. They'll give it to the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw, the catch is made. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Try and muscle for the first down. Past the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, this is the risk when you sell out to stop the run on third down. A lot of times you put all those defenders up near the line of scrimmage. There are no levels to your defense, which means it's just one crease, one seam. And if the back is able to hit it, then he's off to the races and in space. Nice gain by this back. Beautiful job by the offensive line. And it's a big gain on third and short.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. And the tailback's got it again. Breaks into the clear. Has a path to the end zone. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Delayed handoff. He's got space. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
This is a good call and really good execution. It takes some patience, first from the quarterback, getting those eyes downfield. But for this draw to be successful, I think it's all about that pass set from the offensive lineman. They got to really sell that pass set in order to get the defensive lineman up the field, and then there you go for a nice little run. Good job by the running back as well.
Quarterback keeps the football. And he stopped the front 7 all over him that time.
How impressive is this from the big man in the middle? This is an option play, and yet he's able to defeat his block on the interior and then get in pursuit. I tell you what, this coaching staff on Monday, they better show this to the entire team. This is hustle, this is grit, this is a great play.
He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Gonna run it. It's Burgess. Breaking into the clear. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pass complete on a crosser. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Jackson. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
I think that would have been an incredible catch because that is a tight window throw. The coverage is outstanding here. You're trying to get this in-breaking route, and the ball has to be on the frame. It's not quite on the frame. Again, that's a tough catch, and it's just an incompletion. Maybe it's a drop. I think it would have been a tough catch.
Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Contact in the neutral zone leads to the penalty. That's good news for the offense. Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. He keeps it. Can he get there? Gets the first and still running. Got an opening here. Finally brought down at the 7. Sets up a 1st and goal here. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
This touchdown is a direct result of the respect that this defense has for this quarterback and his athleticism on the outside. Watch the defensive end. This is a zone read, and he's going to stay wide because he has to respect the quarterback keeping it out there on the edge, and that opens up the interior lane. Running back is free, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Gonna run it. It's Smothers. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the right side. Crosses the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
And now they'll run it on the draw. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Longhorns will line up to boot it away. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Caught behind the line. It's Evans. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. And here's the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Back to pass. It's Jackson. Defense is coming after him. Has no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up.
Just nowhere to go with the football. Really good defense, in particular in the secondary, and the quarterback is forced to throw it away. And now a decision to make for this offense. And Chris, I would...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Trying for a 4th down completion. The pressure's on. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. They're stopped on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. And he dumps it off to the tight end, making people miss. He's got a crease. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
They're set up perfectly here, Chris. I think it's time to run the football. You don't want to score too quick. Obviously, if they let you in the end zone, that's one thing. But I think it's time to run the rock like I'm talking about. Maybe get this in on 2nd down or 3rd down and really take some clock away from this opponent.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, now you look forward to 3rd down, and this offensive coordinator is going to have to dial something up, I think, to a wide receiver on the outside. Where's his one-on-one? Does he have his best player, and what's his matchup? And this quarterback has got to think about throwing the football on time. It's a condensed space. The windows are small. The ball's got to be on time and on target to convert.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Texas! This offense is still clicking.
This is faith in those big guys up front, Chris. They're going right down the heart of this defense on a 4th down, and they're saying our guys are better than yours, and we're going to be more physical than you are, and they're able to do that and get the touchdown. That is a terrific job up front. Guard, center, guard. They're winning in the trenches.
See if they can convert the point after. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Grinding away on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their 2nd. They've got one more timeout to use now. 2nd down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. And now the defense will spend their 3rd and final timeout. They'll have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking for a gap. It's Smothers. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Second down play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle made after just a short gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. An inside give now from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that is a crucial 1st down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's victory formation. The quarterback will kneel down. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.